So, start of 9 now, George. What's Howard Foster saying to you at this point?
Howard
Keep
Foster
it clean.
said, this is the round. I didn't know what that meant. Right. Poor old Howard. Shout out
Howard. So, start of 9. I mean, it's not for me. You're not unraveling it. I mean,
the form's great. You know, the form's great. I'm still there. I'm still pressing. There's nothing really tired about me. He might be thinking 9, 10, 11, 12 championship rounds. I need to put a dent in him. I've got to do something. But I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking I'm building. You know, this 10, 11, 12. I'm giving you hell, and especially 12. You know, I'm giving you hell. To show if it goes to the cards that I've been strong all the way through and that I'm landing shots, and to entertain the fans as well. Like, there was an element of that. You know, I was the man in the arena at this point, more so than ever before. But this is
still very crisp.
You know, I think I'm winning this round pretty well. Look, I'm landing big shots. I mean, I get caught off balance there, but I hit him with 3 shots before then.
Little left hook.
This is usually where the bit starts. Yeah. So it looks, I think, they think I'm in big trouble. I'm holding on. I'm trying to get a grab of him just because he's sort of just being a bit wild and reckless.
Yeah. Headlock one on the break there.
So I get sort of knocked off balance there, catch and fire. Get punched into the ropes, but I'm punching back.
I mean, that is fucking hell, man. Like, I know it's bad. We all know it's bad. One of the worst, like, most controversial we've ever seen. But watching it here in the cold light, that is bad, isn't it?
Have you ever seen anything so bad?
That is really bad.
Like, you could barely even walking past.
You could barely even pick a shot there. You're like, I mean, there was a hook that went in. Like, you can see, we'll see it in the replay in a sec. I mean, can you even begin to put into words what you're thinking at this point? Is it just frustration, anger?
I'm sick.
Sick
to my stomach, sick to my core.
Because it's over there. Like, that's it. Like, you can't redo this. I mean, you do in Wembley, but this is done now. And like, is that just dawning on you? It's just like we can't.
It's, you know, maybe just through the training, being like having to make them minute. Like,
what's Eddie saying to you?
Having to make those. Eddie probably said, those split-second reactions, like, I don't know what to do at this point. I'm sick to my stomach. I think
Barry is saying,
try not to have, you know, I had no time for Barry Hearn at that point, because I think it's all a big conspiracy. I think big agenda. You know, I'd travelled the world as an amateur. Getting robbed when you step through the ring and you've got no chance of winning, and it happens in pro boxing, but I never thought it would happen at this level on this stage where, okay, I'm taking on Eddie Hearn and the Matchroom Empire. I'm taking on Sky Sports because they're tied into Eddie Hearn. They can't have me win a pay-per-view star going rogue, you know, seriously, like going rogue. I'm taking on Froch, who's now the international superstar. Do you know what I mean? He's the poster boy of boxing. Can't take on, you know, I'd had a dispute with the British Boxing Board of Control about my managerial contract with Adam Booth 3 weeks before then, and you know, they found in his favour, even though I was like, he hasn't followed any of the protocols that he's supposed to as a manager. If anything, he's trying to harm my career. So I just thought, you know, everyone was against me, the world was against me, and I'd assembled a little motley crew, you know. Paddy did an amazing job in preparing me for that fight, you know. Wouldn't have been the same without Paddy, certainly. Dan Lawrence, who was my strength coach. You can see my dad there. That's my dad right in the very corner.
Oh yeah.
And
let's just rewatch this stoppage again. So we're looking for clean shots there. But there's a little barrage. You got your head down, but not like, I mean, you're both swinging. You landed left hand there.
So that's a good exchange from me. I think I'll win that exchange, and then you think the stoppage is coming.
Yeah, not sustained punishment, as Jim Watt says there. Misses there, blocks that.
But I'm blocking and firing
that right
back.
Gets get through there. It's the left hook there. I think it's the left hook there that obviously he makes his decision based on. But that is
very disappointing from Howard, because he's not looking in my eyes. he hasn't sort of given me a chance. There's no like, he's not saying anything. He's not.
You're just trying to hold there.
And if anything, to stop a fight, it's got to be because the ropes are stopping me from getting severely hurt. I almost go to beg him there. I go on one knee and beg, and I'm like, because I think begging him's a better option than trying to hit him. But I'm trying to display as much as possible that this is a farce. This is complete nonsense. That.
I mean, it hasn't aged well. Has it?
But I mean, even like as he goes in, I'd sort of drop my hands because it's like that is instinctive. When a fighter lays on you, just relax, yeah. Because I was taught don't fight back. And I know it's not a fighter who's grabbed me at that point, but I just drop my arm to relax. I think, just don't waste energy trying to pull yourself back up.
He's in there. He's also like. If Carl really was getting on top here, he's robbed him of a legitimate route back into this fight. Now this fight is always shrouded in controversy, and people will always question it. It's a shame, innit? There's a left hook and a right hand there, but look, you're up, you're trying to hold. It's just mad, isn't it? Are you aware? Like, obviously, the crowd by now are on your side. You're the hero. You've gone from zero to hero, and now people love that, don't they? They love the plucky underdog who's got robbed here. Is it giving you any satisfaction? Are you taking any heart from that? From what the crowd are saying?
Yeah. It's a bit of validation that like they feel the same way I do. But it's I was like, at that point I had to be really clever and cunning, and I was paranoid and had no trust in anyone. I felt the world was against me, and sometimes it's hard to buy in. Sometimes it's hard, Dec, to at this point, yeah, the crowd, it is nice because they sympathise with me. They have, all I've got is the crowd's opinion on side, but I had no trust of anyone. Like as I say, I was paranoid. And I was distraught, like, yeah.
How does it feel watching it 10 years on? What are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm still sad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Even, what unfolded afterwards?
Well, this is the first time that I've watched it, broke it down, spoke about it like this. Yeah, it hurts, like, it still hurts. Yeah, I don't know why I can't entirely let it go.
What are you saying to him at this point, can you remember?
He said something patronising, which fighters always do, so I must have told him shut up. And then I turned to someone and said, you're getting this guy, But there's back and forth, the rivalry is genuine, Dec. I think that's, the rivalry is genuine. And for me, now, it's changed. It's changed overnight. Before then, I was emotionless when it came to Froch. I felt nothing towards him, and he hated me. Like, definitely the hate for me started way before. I'm clapping because I think that's what people will... I don't know why I'm clapping. Paddy's clapping, I'm clapping. I don't know why I'm clapping. I don't know what the fuck I'm clapping for. I get a big cheer. That's sweet. I didn't remember that. Luke Watkins picks me up.
Yeah.
I've got a milk it, lap of honor, and I'm not enjoying that. To be the man in the arena is like, it's the best bit about boxing. You get mega paydays if you're lucky enough. But if you can fill out an arena, like fill out a stadium even, with people who are just buzzing, chanting your name, celebrating in your victory with you, there's it's addictive, whatever field of play you're talking about, any sport, if you want to be a rock star or a movie star, and you get that adulation from a stranger, it's addictive. But there's no joy in that for me there. It's performance, and I can tell I'm already in work mode from my face because I'm just tolerating whatever Froch is saying. So I'm thinking...
Can you remember what he's saying?
Not there, no.
He's trying to get a point across. Are you saying we need to do it again? Are you speaking?
Yeah,
like, you saying that? Is that already going through your head? Must be.
Yeah, straight away. But also, Dec, like, imagine like you run a marathon, right? You've run the marathon, you've trained the marathon, and do you know what? You've come a long way to get to that marathon, and then 50, a mile from the end, someone's come and tackled you, right, and stopped you running your PB, and even stopped you finishing, and then the first thing you're thinking isn't, oh, that's a bummer. Hope they let me run the marathon again. Do you know what I mean? You're distraught. You're thinking, why? I got to do it all again.
George, remind me again, how become an elite club member?
Well, get a GGBC cap.
Done. What else?
Well, you could wear the hoodie.
Anything else?
Well, have you got a water bottle?
Anything else?
You could get a print for the wall.
It's cost me a fortune. Anything else?
Well, this is what it takes to be elite, Dec.
Does that mean I'm in the club now?
Nearly. One last thing. Just hit the follow button in your podcast app. Welcome to the club, Dec.
Oh, we'll have a push and a pull, mate. George.
Right, I've been tissues, I've wiped my eyes, I'm okay.
A decade on, it still hurts you.
Yeah. Oh, who would have known? Yeah. Oh, get over it, kid. No, that was weird. That shocked me. I got a bit tearful. But yeah, mega night. Happy to have been part of it. Crazy 10 years on, Dec. Crazy 10 years on. But yeah, tremendous fight. Great build up, which everyone who was there would remember, and a great fight.
Do you appreciate it as a great fight though, even after what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because whenever you're invested in, me from boxing, if I'm more invested in a fight because I've got a relationship with a fighter or whatever it may be, then it's always that much more thrilling and enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, loads of that is enjoyable, but obviously the ending is not the aftermath and everything else. But I'm proud. I'm proud of it. I'm proud to have been a part of it. I'm proud to a certain degree of being able to put it to bed and sort of get on with Froch, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because me and Froch, we are pals now. 10 years on, I'm sure we're going to have we've had a lot of engagements together. We're probably going to have even more soon, with the Wembley anniversary coming up, next year. So, because ultimately there's always been that respect between fighters, and even though neither of us wanted to show respect for each other, we would have both respected each other on what we brought to the table and what we were and what we were worth. It's genuine. It's so genuine. You live and breathe it, and I love that. I love heartache to a certain degree because it just
That's why you started a podcast.
So much better when you actually, you end up at the opposite end of the scale, of the balance beam or whatever it is. But I'm in a unique sort of, not unique, but I'm in a small group of collective people who are ex-fighters, ex-world champions who had these high-profile fights, big fights, and now trying to navigate to gravitate their way through an existence. And it's me and Carl. Carl's probably president of it, but there's only a few of us in the club. So, and I appreciate him for that. And it's lucky now. I suppose it is lucky, really, that we are friends, because that's not always the case. And Howard Foster, so we give him stick, and we gave him stick during that watch along as well. But Howard Foster then went on in later fights to judge one of my fights and even referee one of my fights. We had no objections against it. It's always been that awkwardness between us, but I saw him at a weigh-in not that long ago. We had a picture together, so hopefully that sort of broke the ice a bit with Howard.
Maybe we should get him on.
Love to get him on, but don't ask him about the Froch Groves one fight because I can't. Oh, no, I'll be too scared of the
response.
Response. Yeah.
Okay, overall, would you say that experience of rewatching that, was it cathartic? Did it exercise demons? Did it help you in any way, or is that just stirred up emotions that you've buried? On what scale?
I didn't need it, but I hope
the viewers did.
I hope all the viewers enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe we'll have another watch along at some point. That's always going to be my most emotional fight.
Even it
trumps Chudinov.